What about this story about, there's always this on again, off again thing about the Apple car, and they still keep pushing it. It goes from being they're actually going to create a car to they're just going to create the software for other manufacturers to include in their cars, and now it's back to seemingly being back to an autonomous, driving vehicle, etc. It seems like, although I'm sure they could make it very lucrative for them because the car market is a big market after all, it's worth a lot of money, but it seems like it's pushing into an area that isn't obviously necessarily traditional for them. A lot of people have said that, before they made, they brought the iPhone into the world, that why would Apple make a phone? That was the
That's
argument.
right.
Do you think the same could apply here in terms of why would they make a car?
Well, it is interesting, isn't it? But whether you use the internet from a PC and with a beige box, or whether you use the internet from a phone, the internet exists. I think what doesn't exist is the road network for truly driverless cars. And I think
Yeah.
I think Tesla could do it, Apple could do it, probably GM could do it, any of them within their campus. So, like the Apple campus, I'm sure you could have a complete driverless electric fleet safely whizzing around there. But as soon as you go outside of the company, like grounds, you're dealing with human drivers in vehicles that might have been made 35 years ago. So, and roadways that, well, they were fine yesterday, but they've not been maintained, or there's a burst water main or something like that. I mean, that's not to say your driverless car won't stop or be safe when it comes across those areas, but it just means that they're not going to be able to drive seamlessly, because a driverless car experience, by definition, is a seamless environment. It means every road is marked the same way. All the conditions are ultimately equal. And so I don't have any doubt that Apple could have a driverless car within 3 or 4 years. Whether or not you'll really be able to use that driverless feature on the road is a whole other question and debate.
Well, they've got all those showrooms available at their retail stores to put them in, don't they? and
Jeez, yeah, you're right.
And if they've got one other thing, is that it's brand name recognition. Like, everyone knows who Apple is, so if they come out with a car, they're gonna, I guess, have an understanding of what to expect potentially from it should they release one.
I guess I just wonder what sort of box it'll come in.
Think of the packaging. Oh dear, oh dear.